So just last class we covered to the types of CSS are there: inline CSS, internal CSS, and the external CSS. Right now in that we have one concept are there. Okay, but before that you can see same I added over here also, how we can add to the inline, how we can add to the internal, how we can add to the external. I wrote it also this thing separately. Okay, now after this one we have the CSS rules overriding concept. If you don't know what is the meaning of overriding, let's see and check out. Okay, now what I'm doing, I'm going inside of your inside of your HTML. Okay, I already opened the your VS Code. Now what I am doing, I will be click on the plus sign and I will be going to make one file. So that file name is suppose try.html. Okay, saved, shift exclamation mark, enter button. Let me put it over here, control S saved. I am making a separately file, plus sign. I want to make to the file name as a style.css. Okay, and let me link also now. So I'm going to inside of your head section. I am linking with the CSS. Let me give to the path /style CSS. Control S saved. Right now it is linked. Even you can cross check also. Go over here, right click, open with the live server and apply the universal selector. Okay, I can go inside of the style, start, then again inside of the bracket, background color should be red. Control S saved. If a color is applied, means your CSS is properly attached. Okay, let me remove these things. Control S saved. Right now what I want to be a teach to you, I am right now teaching the overriding concept. Do you know that first when we started the lecture, I said that we are working or we have over here one word, that name is cascading. Cascading means what? Every CSS having their own position, or we can say CSS having their own priorities, isn't it? You know last time which one I spoke already with you. Okay, so higher priority having to the inline CSS, second priority we have to the internal CSS, and the third priority we have to the external CSS. Right now think about that. I have these three persons are there: inline, internal, and the external. These three are the person. Right now I have the one braid is there. Okay, so if I want to give to eat anyone bread, so who having to the higher priority? Who having a higher priority? Inline, isn't it? If suppose inline, internal, and external, these three people are coming together, so higher priority as I am giving to the inline. So I will be giving to the bread whom? Inline CSS. Okay, now if suppose I don't have the inline, I have only the internal CSS and the external CSS, only these two guys. So who having to the higher priority? Internal CSS, right? So I will be not giving to the external, but I am giving to the internal as a bread, isn't it? Same another one, if I have to the last one third, then it is a third priority, means I am giving only him to the last if I don't have to the inline and the internal. Let's understand even the practically also. Okay, what I am doing right now, I am creating only h1 tag. See h1 tag, let me write over here. So I am going to write my name, Professor Rohit Kadam. Control S saved. Let's check to the output also. Yes, it's appear. Right now I will be going to apply first third one CSS. Which one third one? Internal. Sorry, external. Isn't it? External having to the very less priority. Isn't it? So what happened external? Okay, I apply. I'm going inside of the style. I want to be select h1 tag. Okay, and background color I'm going to apply, that is called yellow. Control S saved. Is it background color going to apply? Applicable, right? Because I have right now with CSS only internal CSS only. So if I am calling only the one person, which one is last, so this is the him priority, isn't it? Right now what I am doing, I will be going to add the second and the third. both. Okay, so I already apply as it is my external. Same time I'm going to apply to the internal also. Let me go inside of over here HTML. I'm going inside of your what is that, the heading tag style. Okay, internal how we can apply using by style, and I can write again h1 tag bracket open bracket close background color. Right now see, yeah, same tag purpose I already apply the color that is called what, yellow. Okay, but right now I'm going inside of my internal CSS, not external, internal, and I'm going to the give to the color that is called blue color. Right now guys, what color is the final color? Blue. Means whatever I gave to the external color, that is not anymore existed, and which one is override right now? The internal. Means, do you getting properly? If you rotate the internal plus external with the same property, then which property will be higher priority? The internal, not the external. Did you get it? That many people are don't understand overloading concept. That's why their color is the mix-up box. Did you get it? This is your thinking. It's look like very easy, but when you have the very big code inside of one program, it is really hard. Many people are saying, Professor, my color is, I don't know why these things are coming, because why? At the time they are using a multiple, the types of CSS with the same properties. Okay, now let me go. So right now if you are using the internal and the external together, then higher priorities or who have internal only, external color will be override, isn't it? Means it is color there both, but who having to the higher priority, that is called your internal. Then if you are adding to the inline also, now let's check who having to the higher priority. I am going inside of your h1 tag, I am writing to the style, then background color is the red. Control S saved, go back again. Right now who having to the higher priority? Inline CSS. I use these three CSS with the same h1 element with the same property, but every element when you are adding, okay, every element not means if you are using same element, and if you have the three types of CSS but with the same property, everyone having their higher priorities. So if you are adding to the three CSS together, higher priority for first inline, second priority for your internal, and the last one third priority we have to the external. So this concept we call as a overriding. Let me show you over here. I already added the theory inside of that. Okay, see, rules of to the overriding. Now what they are saying, see, we have the discuss three way to include the style sheet rules, isn't it? Means we can add to the CSS three way in the HTML document. Here is the rule to override any style sheet rules. What is the number one? Any inline style sheet take a higher priority. Who taking to the very higher priority? Inline CSS, rather than what your internal means style, isn't it? Then check it. Second rule, style CSS, and if you are adding to the external CSS, then style means internal having to the higher priority, and if you are adding to the external, then external one is the last one. Did you get it properly? This is we can say as a overloading concept. Overloading, not sorry, overriding concept. Let me pause the video and you can do the practice.